everybody. Let me move this closer. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the slides. Can everybody see that?
You're good.
Okay. So this is not me. This is Ashley. I think we all are pretty familiar with her. Next slide. Just kidding. So I signed up in January, and I think I became an emerald in like maybe a month, and then a ruby like 2 weeks later, and then a diamond like a week after that maybe. So within like 2 months-ish, I would say. It might be a little wrong, but something like that. Currently diamond. I think I have 12 active coaches or something. I have a full-time job. I work for Johnson & Johnson, so I do this on the side. I live in Charleston with my husband, and that's me. So this slide is about when you sign up, posting about that you're a coach. And I'll be honest, I never did this. And it bit me in the butt more than once because people would see me posting about it, but they didn't know like why, or they would have seen someone else be like, hey, you can buy this here. And then they would go buy it from them. And then they would message me like, hey, I got the 21-day fix. I'm like, so definitely tell people that. That's some advice. And this picture is Brit's. She did a really good job. I actually eventually copied this one. So I'm sure you can find these slides later, but the way she says it is like, it's not salesy, it's really personally, you can approach her. So that's really good. But there's no reason to be embarrassed. You didn't join because you wanted to like not tell people, but at first it is kind of weird. I will say that, but just share. People are really interested. And if they're not, then they're just going to not say anything, but people are generally really interested. So just keep sharing. And do it consistently, especially at the beginning, because people are watching you and they want to see if you're going to keep doing it or quit. So be sure to keep posting. And talk about why you joined and why you like it. Like for me, I was like, I tried Shakeology and was like, yeah, like I'm going to do that. I'm going to sign up for the discount and see what I can do. Like, I think I can do this. I don't see why, why not me? So that's why I joined, and, everybody has their why. So share it. Like that's what people become attracted to. They can go buy the 21-day fix from teambeachbody.com, but they're going to be driven to buy it from you because of that relationship. So next slide. The 3 vital behaviors, just a reminder about these. Number 1, invite, invite, invite. I know we kind of talk about that a lot, but you really got to do it. Be consistent about doing it. You got to do it every day. Every once in a while, someone might approach you and say, hey, what are you doing? But most of the time not. So be sure to keep inviting everyone daily. I try and invite at least 5 people a day. Doesn't happen every day, but I try. And don't be upset when people say no. As a new coach, I took it really personally. Like, honestly, I invited my mom, like, Mom, you'd be perfect. You'd love this. And she was like, no, it's not for me. And that's my mom. Eventually she came around and now loves it. But like, if my mom said no to me the first time, like, I don't know who's going to say yes. So just keep inviting and keep following up. 2, be proof the product works. Share about what you're doing, share your Shakeology, share your workout, share about your team, share about your challengers, just share everything. You never know what someone's going to connect with and what someone's going to be interested about. So just keep sharing, keeps you in, their head. They're going to see an infomercial and they're going to be like, oh, that's what Lindsay does. And they're going to ask you about it, or they've probably seen an infomercial and now they're going to know someone that they can ask about. And then 3 is personal development. I'm a huge believer in that. I never did personal development until I became a coach, but it has done so much for me. I'm not a salesperson. I don't try to be, but just from doing personal development, I've learned how to become more organized, have relationships with people, how to network, how to talk to people, any skill that you really feel that you're lacking in or could use some, could improve upon. Personal development's awesome. So you should be doing those every day. I keep a little tally in my planner and I just check, done. And that's how you're going to move your business forward. If you're not doing any of these, any one, you're probably not going to be moving along at least as quickly as you could be. So it's really a group of 3 that's kind of the magic spot. So more about inviting. You need to be adding to your network. At the beginning for me, I didn't really have any problem just like inviting everybody I knew, and I was getting, like 18 successful points, and everybody was like, yeah. And then it was like month 2 or 3, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't really know anybody else. So that's why you need to be adding to your network daily. I add mutual friends. I'm in Facebook groups, and I add those people. But it doesn't do you any good if you're not talking to those people. So once they add you, just say like, hey, thanks for adding me. Like, I love your dog, or, your kids are so cute, or, whatever. People love to talk about themselves. So just, the more you get to talking, the more they feel they have a relationship with you. And then they're going to feel comfortable talking about, Beachbody maybe eventually with you. You can't grow your business if you're not inviting and adding to your network. You're going to run out of people, and you're not inviting anyone. No one's going to join you. So you really need to be inviting people. Invite as many people as you can think of. Some days I'm like, oh my God, I have 10 people in my head. That would be awesome. And then other days I'm like, I got 3, but 3 is better than none. So just keep inviting. You're really doing a disservice to yourself if you're not inviting people. Like I said before, I don't think anyone has ever said yes to me the first time I invited them. But I've hit Success Club every month since I was a coach. So, people come back around. I've had someone who I invited in January sign up in May. So it takes a long time. I actually asked me for like literally 2 years before I said yes. So be persistent. And the last part there, if you don't invite them, someone else will. And that is so true. Hate to say it, but it is. If they don't know you're a coach and you're not inviting them to something, like if you're not like, hey, join my challenge group, it's going to be awesome. Like, you'd love it. Like, the sense of accountability is great. That's how I've done it. Like, you're going to love it. Like, there's tons of moms or whatever. Someone else is going to invite them, and they're going to sign up, and you're going to be like, why didn't I invite them? So just really try and invite everyone you can think of. That way, when they are interested in, they're going to want to talk to you. Prove the product. Work out every day, or mostly every day, 5 days a week, something. I set it my goal to work out 7 days a week. If I end up doing it 5, that's great. But if my goal was 5, I'd probably do 3, and that's not as great. So be using the products to talk about, I'm doing the 21 Day Fix, talk about like, oh my God, I'm doing Max 30. I love it. It's harder than anything I've ever done, but makes me feel empowered. Be a success story. Share your transformation. It doesn't even have to be weight loss. You can share like, my hair is longer than it's ever been because I'm drinking my superfoods every day, which is true for me. You can talk about, I have so much more energy. I don't need a Red Bull at 2 p.m. because I'm drinking my, all my nutritional needs, and I don't feel a crash at 2 p.m. So just keep sharing those things, and that's what's going to attract people to you and make them ask you like, that's interesting. I could use that. Like, I could use that. So definitely be sharing that. And personal development every day, like I previously said. So just, I use Audible. Like I said, I have a full-time job, so I can't just like sit around and read a book all day, every day. And, sometimes I'm going to sleep at night. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm asleep after half a page. So I really like Audible and podcasts. Pretty much throughout my entire day, normally I'm listening to a book on Audible or a free podcast. Like below, there's the Chalene Show. I also really like old Beachbody wake-up calls. When I signed up to be a coach, I think I listened to every wake-up call going back to like 2010 in like the first 3 weeks, because I wanted to know everything. Like, those are people that are top coaches giving you free advice and telling you what they've learned and what they did wrong at first and what they've learned and how they're doing it. That's free advice. That's invaluable. So definitely be doing that. Listen to old team calls. People had great team calls in the files. Go on YouTube. Like, there's endless information that you can learn from. And it's free. Like, you can buy a couple books, they're not very expensive. You can go on Amazon or half.com, for like $5, go to the library. But the return on investment you're going to get from personal development is huge. So don't skip it. And attend Summit. I'm going to my first Summit in like a week. Very excited. I remember following Ashley last year and seeing her at Summit. It was like, that seems kind of fun. So if you're not going this year, go next year. I guess I'll share with you next week what I thought about the first one and why you definitely can't miss it. But this will be my first one, so I'm pretty excited. We're going to learn from literally top coaches giving us more free advice, so you got to be there. Success Club. I make it, for me, a non-negotiable to meet Success Club. And what I mean by that is I talk in terms of when I hit Success Club this month. It's not if, it's when. July 1st rolls around and I'm like, okay, I'm going to, get Success Club 5. There's no if, ands, or buts around it. And so I'm thinking every day, like, okay, I need to be inviting this many people. I need to be talking to this many people, because it's a numbers game. If you invite 3 people, you need 3 people minimum to get Success Club 5. If you invite 3 people, like maybe 1 or 0 of those people will say yes. So you need to be inviting like 20, 30 people. And that's where you're going to start seeing the magic happen. And the best part is maybe 3 of those people will sign up this month, and then maybe 3 next month when you follow up, and you're just planting these seeds. So even if they don't sign up today, they're going to in the future. And that's really important. Again, I'm kind of proof of that. I was a slow starter. And I think in terms of helping people, I know we talk in terms of Success Club points and like but it's not about the money for me. Sometimes it's about being competitive and like, no, this is my goal. Like, it's a non-negotiable. This is my goal. Just like, my full-time job, like, this is my goal and this is how I get paid. So I need to do this. This is not an if, this is a when. But it's about helping people. Like, every month, when I help these people and they sign up for challenge packs, like, I invest myself in them and I give them so much, because that's the most important thing that you're doing in this business. It's not about your $30 commission check or whatever. It's about helping those people, and then those people are going to refer people to you, and you're going to be able to share their transformation story and how you help them. And that's like your biggest asset in this business. So aim to meet Success Club, but also aim to help people, and the combination is really going to help you be successful. I think everyone knows what Success Club is, and how it, we get points, but just as a refresher, it's 1 for Shakeology HD. So if someone orders Shakeology HD, that's 1. And if they get that with a workout, it's 2 points. So any workout and Shakeology bundle. When I first signed up, I thought it was only the one on sale. Not true. So don't worry about that. You can sell any challenge pack at any time. And it's going to help you grow your business. It's a marker of your growing your business. You'll see in your seat, your COO now, there's the leadership ladder. And that's also going to be a benchmark for you. But if you're not hitting Success Club, you're not growing your business. If you're not helping people, you're not, getting coaches, you're not getting customers, you're not growing your business, you're probably not going to meet these big goals that I'm sure you all have. So it's just a good way to kind of benchmark it. You get some cool prizes. I was really excited to get my Shalane bobblehead. But you get some really cool stuff. So last month, I guess, now I get to go to the Summit party. So that was really exciting. I kind of worked for that one. So it's not usually something to write home about, but they're really cool collectible things. Sometimes you can use them as giveaways. So it's pretty cool. Success starters. This is really big, and you guys should definitely be thinking about this. So Success Starters means that you are hitting Success Club 5 in your first 3 months. It can be the month you sign up, but it also can be your first 3 full months. So if you sign up today, you could do July, August, September, or you could do August, September, October. But so you're getting at least Success Club 5 in the first 3 months. You get a call with Carl if you get it your first month, again, or your first full month. That call was invaluable to me. I learned so much. He's super inspirational, and it's just awesome to be on the phone with a CEO. Like, I've worked for huge companies before and never spoke to the CEO, so that was really cool. And then your second and third month, if you get it on the third month, you win a free ticket to Summit. And that is huge. And, you know, it's kind of an investment to go to Summit, at least for me. So getting it for free is awesome. But you're just really growing your business. And I think I read somewhere, like, I forget the exact statistic, but it was like 70% of like diamonds hit Success Starters, so they got Success Club in their first 3 months. So it's a really good indicator that you're going to be successful and you're going to be moving your business forward, and you really just get in that pattern, like, I'm going to hit Success Club, like, you know, that becomes your routine. So that's really important, and keep that in the back of your mind. You know, love to see you all at Summit next year for free. Rank advancement. So when you sign up as a coach, you have no one under you. It's just you, coach. To become an Emerald coach, you have 2 active coaches under you. To be active, you have to have 50 PV as, so you have to have 2 people, 1 on each leg, to be an Emerald. So that can be your husband or your boyfriend and your mom. You know, that was how I was. Mine is my mom and my best friend. Eventually I signed up my husband after that. But that's how you get to Emerald. Emerald is not hard. Don't stress about it. Don't think like, no, these crazy things. For me, it's like, dude, you can get a discount if you just sign up. Like, you can cancel anytime if you really want, but look at me. Like, I'm really enjoying this. My Shakeology's paid for. I have 3 customers. Like, why not? Like, you can make money. You can sign up for a discount, save money. Like, if you're going to drink Shakeology, why not? So definitely be talking to all of your challenge pack people about becoming coaches. If they say no, fine, pay $30 more. But you end up getting like 2 free bags a year. So it just made sense. Ruby means that you have an Emerald on both legs and then another coach on each leg. So a total of 4, 2 of which are Emeralds. And then Diamond is an Emerald on both sides, and then 3 other coaches on each side. So a total of 4 on each side, 1 on each side being Emerald. It's a little bit harder to get to Diamond. It takes a little bit of time, but you can totally do it. You don't think of it as this like crazy hard thing that you can never achieve and only some people achieve. Like, you can become Diamond. I became Diamond in like 2 months or something like that. You can definitely do it. Just be talking to all your challenge pack people and like, hey, this is how you become Diamond. Or you should do this for the discount. You should do this as you would be a great coach. Like, you're so inspirational. You inspire me. You inspire everybody. So be comfortable in talking to people about becoming coaches. They're not working with you because they don't trust you. So they value your opinion, and that most people are like, wow, really? Like, that's so nice. And you're like, I think you'd be a great coach. Right leg versus left leg. Not an expert on this, but so everyone has 2 legs. When you sign up a coach, you're going to want 1 on your right leg, 1 on your left leg. Ask your coach which leg is your strong leg. Ask your upline coach, or, you know, you can ask me, you can ask Ashley, we can help you. Ask your upline, and they'll tell you which one your strong leg is, and then how to kind of manage your business from there. But you're just going to have 2 legs. It is what it is. You don't need to understand the full breakdown of it. I still don't. Just roll with it. That's another tip for me. Don't get so like locked on needing to be perfect and knowing everything that you don't do anything. you can learn things as you go. Don't worry about it. Just keep pushing forward and ask questions when you have them. Don't just not ask anybody. Placement. In your Coach Online office, you'll just go to My Business and then Preferred Placement, and you can set this up. You can set them to automatically go to your right. You can set them to kind of one and then the other. You can set them to automatically go to your outside leg or your strong leg, kind of depending on what the needs of your business are at that point. When you first start, don't really worry about it. Just right and then left, right and then left, or left and then right, whatever your strong leg is and how you want to do it. Again, don't get locked down in the nitty gritty, but this is really nice to do because sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, but I have people that just sign up and they don't talk to me about it. That's nice. I mean, I've previously talked to them. Don't worry, people aren't falling from the sky, but then they just decide to sign up and not tell me. And then if I wouldn't have changed my placement, maybe I wouldn't rank advance or, whatever. So if this is already set, you don't really have to worry about that. Back Office 101. So you're going to get super familiar with this. Sometimes I mean to go to like Facebook or Google and I just type in Team Beachbody, so that's weird. But so just teambeachbody.com, and then you're going to click on Coach, and then you're going to click on Coach Online Office, and this is where everything you're going to need is. This is what you'll see. Obviously your name and everything like that, but so your Coach ID is going to be top left. You'll need that to sign up for things. You'll need that if you call into Coach Relations, if you need to switch a customer or whatever. That's where you'll find that. So top left there. Then you'll find out your rank, your upline, your star upline, all that good stuff is on the left side. On the right, top right, you'll see Coach Breaking News. I kind of ignored this at the beginning, but there's a lot of really good information in there. You'll find updates about things that change, policies that change, new products, Fix Eight's probably in there right now. You'll see old wake-up calls or, new wake-up calls where you can find those. So that's really good. And then in the middle, you'll see how many Success Club points you have. I didn't know this until, embarrassingly, not that long ago. But if you click on the plus sign, it will tell you what your Success Club points and who your Success Club points are for, and how they kind of break down. So that's really handy. Here's my tip to you. And then bottom left, you're going to see alerts. So you're going to see if someone's becoming active. You're going to see, or inactive. You're going to see if someone has signed up. You're going to see if you have additional people in your downline, if you have new customers, like leads when you get to Emerald. You're going to see all that there. And then directly above that, you're going to see your volume. That's all right there. It's tons of information. Don't get overwhelmed by it. If you have really nitty-gritty questions, feel free to ask them. We can touch on that at the end of the call. But so this is just going to be pretty much all the information that you're going to need, mostly. So your websites, you can find those in the first tab, and that's going to be to edit your Shakeology order, to edit your website, all that, that's going to be there. Honestly, I don't use these too much now that we have the Coach mobile app, which I highly recommend, but you're going to want to know where these are. People are going to ask you, people are going to be like, is there a website where I can look at all Shakeology? Bam, send them your link so they don't buy it from Team Beachbody. So that's all right there. And then start here is also really important. There's a welcome from Carl, the CEO, but then how to get started is really good. It's going to tell you what you should do in the first 3 days, how to set your EFT, what you should be doing, information to know. So that's really good to take a look at. And then the site tour is going to give you a really thorough walkthrough of the CEO, which is nice. I think Sally might do that. I really like her. So that's there. My business, this is where a lot of really in-depth information is going to be. So my preferred placement, like we talked about, is first. My downline is going to be the coaches below you. You can drill that down to just your coaches. You can dig it down to all the coaches. Then you can see your coaches' Success Club points. So once you have a team underneath you, you might want to see how they're doing. That's all going to be in there. You can see your volume, your customers, your leads, your earnings, your commissions, those are big ones. But at the bottom, this is really important, you're going to see my EFT management, and that's where you're going to set up auto deposit. So you don't get a check mailed to you on Thursday and get it like on Tuesday of the next week. You're just going to deposit in your account. Super easy. It's like 2 seconds to set up. It's going to save you like $250 each check, and it's there when you wake up Thursday morning. Challenge groups, love-hate relationship. It's the building block of your business. No matter how you spin it, it is. I'm going to be honest, I went like a month or two without running a challenge group because I just felt busy and I was helping my coaches and I was, trying to get successful points and whatever. And I got nothing, like nothing happened. My business stalled because I wasn't running them. I wasn't promoting them. I wasn't really helping people. I was just kind of trying to sell. I wasn't really adding value to a challenge pack. So run a challenge group. You can do free ones. I'm going to be honest and say I probably wouldn't be a Beachbody coach today if Ashley didn't run free challenge groups. She wasn't like, you have to do the 21-day fix or sorry, I can't help you. And I know it's really easy to get into that mindset, but she was like, come in, do whatever workout you want, just post about it, work about it, and that's what I did. And then eventually I signed up. I didn't do Beachbody for like a year probably, maybe more. So that's something to think about. It's your business, run it how you see fit, but don't be afraid of free challenge groups, especially with Beachbody on Demand now. Like that's so easy to do. You should always have a challenge group running. Be promoting one. You have one, that you're doing. Team up with other coaches. Team up with your upline. Everybody's happy to team up with you. Nobody wants to run them by themselves, pretty much. So don't be afraid to ask people. There's power in numbers. It's nice to have at least a couple coaches posting. We know to post like every day, so it's like you're not alone. You can post about it in lots of different ways. Find what works for you. I like to do a cute little theme if I can think of one. Right now I'm doing a bikini boot camp. But just think of something. You can Google it probably. But be promoting it, but be messaging people too. Just posting this on Facebook, you might get a few people, but you need to message someone and be like, hey, would you be interested in doing this? That's inviting. Inviting is not posting on your Facebook. Trainings. This is something that's really awesome and new since I became a coach. It's really invaluable. Ashley spent a lot of time putting these together, and the information that you're going to get is everything you're going to need and more. So when you sign up, be sure you're in the new Coach 7-Day Quick Start training. If you're not, ask your upline and they'll add you. Things get busy when coaches sign up, so if they forgot, it's okay. Just remind them. That 7 days is going to be the basics. You're going to learn a lot. You can do it in 1 day. You can do it in 14 days. It doesn't really matter. It's self-paced, but just do it. After that, you're going to go into Girl Boss training, and that's going to be a little bit more specific, a little bit more information. Again, you can do it in 1 day. You can do it in 7 days. It's up to you. I'm the kind of person where I just want to do it. I want to learn everything, and I want to get going, and that's what I ended up doing. But it's up to you. Some people are really busy. Some days I'm busy and I don't do anything. That's fine. Do it at your own pace as long as you do it. And then emerging emeralds. It's going to help you get to emerald. That's going to help you know what you're doing. That's going to help you be a coach that's ready to be a leader and lead others. And it's going to get even more specific into Beachbody. Again, self-paced. So whenever you're ready, if you're not in these or you feel like you need to be in these, just remind your upline or, ask myself or Ashley or whoever. Anybody can add you. But it's, be sure that you ask. Don't just wait for your coach. This is your business. Your upline can't do it for you. They can't want it for you. They can't do it for you. They can't get in your head and, get you out of learning mode and into doing mode. So be sure to ask if they forget. Power Hour. This is another invaluable thing is the Power Hour. You should do this every day. I set an alarm on my phone. It's literally an hour. I have reminders every 15 minutes to keep me on task. These are the things you should be doing daily in your business. You can read them, but it's, reconnecting with people. It's adding people. It's posting in the team page. It's posting in your challenge groups. It's personal development. It's doing your trainings. It's whatever you need to be doing. But If you're only going to do one, invite people. You should never only do one, but you can't grow your business if you're not inviting people. Sorry. It's talking about posting and posting regularly, so be sure you're doing that. But print this out and keep it on your desk. Keep a tally sheet. That's what I do. So you know you're doing the right activities. It's really easy to get distracted. You might have seen that I posted on the team page today about how to block your Facebook newsfeed. I'm so guilty of scrolling through my newsfeed for like fucking a whole hour. And then I'm like, oh, power hour done. JK, I did nothing. So don't do that. Just get in the habit of knocking it out. Sorry about the F word. But this is going to be how you move your business forward. These are the things that you need to be doing to reach your goals, whatever they may be. Random additions, team calls every Thursday at 9 p.m. In the summer, it's not every Thursday, usually every other, sometimes every one. Be on them, set a reminder on your phone. It's the same place. If something crazy comes up, don't worry, no one's going to hound you, but try and be there. There's a lot of really good information. We have a lot of guest hosts. We have a lot of people on the team that are sharing things that know things that you don't, or try things that you haven't, and they're just sharing the wealth. So it's really good. If you can't catch them live, they're usually on the YouTube page after, and you can find them there. Do your power hour every day. Just like I said, that's going to be you moving your business forward and doing the things you need to be doing to keep growing and reach your goals. Do the trainings. Again, if you're not in them, ask to be in them. You're going to learn so much. This is going to set you apart because there's going to be coaches that sign up, they don't do a training, and they don't know anything. This is going to set you apart and give you the roadmap to success. It's just the ball's in your court to do it. Watch YouTube videos from top coaches. I do this a lot. I'm always learning new things like how to organize your desk, how to organize your month, how to run a challenge group, just getting other people's opinions on it. Even if you don't take it, it's really good information. I like Shelly Hobbs is awesome. Melanie Mitro has a lot of good ones, but just Google whatever you want to know and you're going to find a coach. And then you'll see the side videos and watch those, and you're just going to get sucked in and learn everything. And check in the team page every day. We're a big team. There's a lot of people posting. So, you might have checked it 3 days ago and, now that's long gone. So check in every day if you can. Say hello, make a friend. This team has really become not just my, business partners or whatever, but like my friends, my family. I'm so excited to see everybody at Summit. But that's because I get out of my element and I talk to people and I got to know people. And that's huge for me. I love being a Beachbody coach because now I have, 40 girlfriends or 200 girlfriends. But you're not going to have that if you just lay on the sidelines and don't talk to anybody. That's what this team is for, is to help support you and grow with you and, get to know each other and be friends. So definitely make a friend. Links. I'm not going to read these to you, but this is going to be the trainings, the YouTube videos. You can find them in the files section. Again, you can ask your coach to add you to anything, or if you need something, they can probably help you. FAQ and the COO, try and look there. As a brand new coach, ask your upline and they can walk you through it. They can show you how to do it, but everything is in the FAQ. And it's important that you know where to find stuff. So just kind of poke around, even if you don't have a question, to see what you can find. You're going to dig up a lot of good stuff. And that's it. Does anybody have any questions, or actually, do you have something I missed?
Lindsay, do you want to take it off the screen share?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I really want to emphasize the team calls really quick. You guys see me post about it, and then you see me say, where the heck are you all? Yes, we record them, but that shouldn't be an excuse not to be on the team call. Often I'll get things like, I was watching a TV show. I went to go get ice cream. Ice cream and scandal will not help you grow your business. Sorry, it won't. So you need to be on the calls. You need to be on the calls live, because what we talk about in the calls is very important. They don't always record, and I hate for you to miss a super important call. And when we're done recording, we always stick on and we have chats afterwards, and you're missing out on that experience of bonding with the team. So I need y'all to be on the calls. They're every single Thursday. If I don't have a topic, then it's like an open forum where we just chat and get to know each other. So please make them. Also, for new coaches, make sure you check out the file section and the photos. I make a calendar in the beginning of every month now that lays out when we have a team call, when you should be starting a challenge group, when we have a coach sneak peek. So that's really important. I'm going to go ahead and take everybody off mute, and I want you guys to, if you don't want to talk, you can just put yourself back on mute. But I want to open this up to any questions for any new coaches that they may have.
When we happened across a painting that in her opinion,
Somebody's watching Scandal.
and how did you get us?
No questions? We answered all of your questions? Every single one? Alrighty then.
Oh, here, I have a question. I'm sorry. I'm driving. I was trying to get off my thing here. Am I still on?
Yes, we can hear you, Melissa. You're good.
Okay. My question is, how do you approach so many people that you may not know? Like you say you asked 30 people and you are friends of mutual friends. How do you, so I know that you said you open up with just like a simple question like, oh, I really like the picture of your dog, or you try to, but how do you introduce the beach body from there?
So that is definitely the trickiest part because you don't want to come in too hot like, hey, Beachbody's awesome, sign up.
Yeah.
But what I do, so once you have a conversation, so say you're on Facebook Messenger, Facebook is going to think that you're like BFFs, and it's going to put all your posts on that person's newsfeed now that you've had this like lengthy conversation about their husband and their dog and whatever, and they're going to see all your posts about working out and whatever. And then once you've made a relationship, sometimes people will be like, dude, I'm like flat broke. I have no money. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I've totally been there. Like then I became a coach and now I'm like, I don't have to check my bank account every time I go buy a pack of gum. So there's like, you're trying to introduce it there. Sometimes people will be like, dude, I ate everything this weekend. I feel so fat. Like, and then that's another opportunity. Sometimes that doesn't happen. But you've like, you're checking in with the person, you say, hey, what's up? Like you're commenting on their pictures, and then you're going to have a challenge group and you're going to be like, hey, I'm not sure if you're interested, but I thought of you. I think you'd be awesome. I'd love to just have you in the group. Your personality is great. You're so inspiring. Do you want to be a part of my challenge group? And that's how I do it if people have like never mentioned it. Sometimes people say yes, sometimes people say no. But I've also started doing event invitations. So just like a Facebook event for a challenge group. And then I literally invite like every female on my friends list. That's not like a coach or whatever. Like I'm not inviting Melanie Mitro, but, so I invite like literally 600 people. And then what I found is actually really helpful is I don't just like invite people because honestly, this call right here was in my events and I honestly don't remember ever seeing it. They're not invasive. Like don't feel like people are going to be like, oh my God, that's so annoying. Like I don't even see half my, my invites. So what I did was post in the invite a bunch, like every couple of days. So I like started the invite like maybe 2 weeks before my group started. And then like every day or so I would post like, hey, here's like a recipe that we're going to be doing in the group, or like here's a workout or whatever. That way like all 600 people kept getting reminders and seeing it. And it was awesome. Like I ended up having like 4 referral sales because people were like, this is great. And invited their friend. And that way you're not having to talk to every single person. I recommend talking to people because it's more likely that someone you know and trust is going to sign up than just like a stranger. But that's a good way too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anna put a question in the chat and I can answer it real quick just because I've had a like page for a while. Honestly, it's up to you, Anna, when you want to make a like page. I've had one from the beginning. I abandoned it for a year, and then I finally got on board because at some point, Beachbody, Facebook is going to not allow me to be friends with more than 5,000 people, and one day I'll be a top 10 coach, and everybody's going to be friends with me. So I was joking about that, by the way. So
She's
I
not joking, she's serious.
so I switched to having a like page, and I do everything on my like page now. It's a very rare that you see me post to my personal page, and when I do, it's when I'm shouting out the team so you guys can see it. So for the like page, I literally just do every single post. That's how I have my conversations. I think I'm up to like 35, like 350, 3,500. Lord have mercy, I cannot talk today. Like, it's just one of those things that you have to build, but it's just whenever you want to take the plunge to make one, you just make one.
And it sucks at the beginning. Don't feel like it's just you that has no likes and no shares and nobody sees it, because you haven't had a Facebook for like 7 years, unlike your personal page. So just keep posting and then people will start. But it sucks at the beginning.
It does. And if you do have a like page, I highly encourage you to invite. You can go to your like page, you can do it from your cell phone, and invite your entire friends list to your like page. They're going to either ignore it or they're going to like it. And if they do, great, because then it's going to show up in their friends' pages. You just have to be engaging on your like pages. You have to ask questions. Yesterday, I asked a question about like my hair color. Like, what should I get? I had like over 40 replies from people that I don't even know who they are, that have never liked my page, but it's because it popped up in somebody else's page. So you just got to be engaging on them. It's worth it in a while, like towards the end, but you just have to build. It's just like Instagram type thing. Hope that helped, Anna. Anybody else have any questions?
I have a question actually about the like page.
Yeah.
I noticed that a lot of people, like I started my like page as a blogger because I have a mentor who was like, yeah, you should definitely blog, you know, because I run like Conceivable Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But so should I change it to a public figure or keep it as blogger? Is it the same? Like,
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
What you have a set of, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, just not put your like page with Beachbody in it. Like, it needs to be either your name or like Brittany's is Get Fit with Britt. And mine's Ashley Odenweiler. I think Lindsay, isn't yours Lindsay Sessions?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had mine as Fire to Get Fit, but I did not want to be seen as Fire to Get Fit because that is our team. I wanted me to be my own individual. So I did my own name, which I get more views somehow with that. But just make sure it does not say Beachbody. Like, don't have it say like Danielle, Beachbody Coach.
No, it's actually named as my blog. Like, okay, maybe I'll think about that. All right. And how do you get people who aren't your friends to like your page?
You can either boost your, like, you can pay to get likes. Like, I pay $2 a day to get likes on my page, and I target who I want to get liked. People will comment, like your friends will comment, and then other people will see it, so then they'll like your page. I have mine linked to Instagram, so I get likes like that. It's just, again, just like Instagram, you just got to build it.
How do you link it to Instagram?
I have my link in my bio on Instagram.
I see. Okay. Okay. All right. And I have a question about Instagram, actually. How do you get your Facebook link on your Instagram profile? I still haven't been able to figure that out.
If you go to bio and you hit edit bio, you can add a link. So I put my Facebook link as the link.
One link in the bio. Okay.
Yep. Any other questions before I let us go, ladies? No. Well, thank you for coming and thank you for joining us. If there wasn't any questions that got answered, the team page, feel free to post them there. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week, and I will see you on Thursday for the team call.